remind you that when you come forward, you will have a matter of time of 2 minutes to speak before the board. We ask that you be civil and courteous, state your name and county residence for the record, please.
Mr. Bob Holmes, call, please.
My name is Bob Holtzclaw, Clayton County. Members of the board, just come from the airport where I got a free inspection of my underwear and a free massage. I'm glad to report I have no hiding in my underwear. I hope you had yours checked as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you 3 or 4 questions, and I'd like you to participate with me. 1, how many of you know how much money you have in your pocket or your purse right now? Doesn't have to be exact, but you got a pretty good idea. Raise your hand. You got a pretty good idea how much you got in your purse or your pocket? All right, now, how many of you know approximately how much money you have in your checking account? Very good. Now, how many of you know, again raise your hand, how many of you know how much money Clayton County has in their checking account? Raise your hand. I got to put mine down. Ooh. Now.
It's called due diligence. You check and find out for yourself.
Exactly right.
This is not a forum, excuse me, it's a forum for you to make 2 minutes comments on the part of, you're having a conversation.
I'm sorry, I can't have a
Yes,
conversation.
you did not to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My point is this. If you don't know how to read the comprehensive annual, the Clayton County comprehensive annual financial report, you need to know how to read that because it's your tax dollars. It's your checking account those tax dollars are coming from that are putting all this money into Clayton County. Now, right now, the Clayton County Oversight Committee is looking for volunteers to join them. And there you can learn how to read this comprehensive financial report. Oh, paper. See, Carl, Laurel, Cheryl, there are a lot of us in here. Speak to us tonight before you leave. Find out how to find out what's going on with your money. That's all I want to say. Thank you very much.
2 minutes are up, please. Thank you. Andre Neville.
Good evening, Chairman Bell,
Good evening,
county
sir.
commissioners, county officials, county citizens. My name is Andre Netterville. I'm a Clayton County resident. When this county gave Miss Roberta Salam $7,500 back in 2006 with grant resolution 2006-141, it was determined that those monies were not being spent to be spent in compliance with the terms of the grant she received. Further, the county had to use our tax dollars to pay back the grant money, yet nary a whisper of this made it out into the public domain. Was this kept quiet through discussion in the so-called executive sessions? We have a right to know the particulars of when Mrs. Salam paid the county back as required when grant monies are misspent or the letter of the law not upheld. A full accounting of this incident has not been made public and an investigation is warranted. No one should rubber stamp the signature required to take our tax dollars and pay back this grant without any oversight or vote by the board to have it paid back.
Commissioners, you all know who I am. The recent revelation of the
For the
purchase...
record, if you will, please, sir, state your name.
Carl Swensson of Morrow, Georgia.
Thank you.
Thank you. The recent revelation of the purchase of the old Ingles supermarket at 5711 Jonesboro Road in Morrow came as quite a surprise. But the bigger surprise was that the county used 2004 SPLOST monies to do it. You have the ballot question, some of you do, that was voted on by we the people. And this purchase does not appear to fall under the heading of proper SPLOST usage. Therefore, this transaction can only be seen as co-mingling of funds, which is expressly prohibited by Georgia law, and those on the commission, Wally Ralph, Sona Singleton, Gail Hambrick, along with County Administrator Wade Starr, Financial Director Angela Jackson, must be investigated for misappropriating funds, and County Attorney Jack Hancock's advice in this matter must be brought into serious question. Once that money leaves the SPLOST fund for any unauthorized purpose, regardless of intent, the crime of commingling is committed. The information and relevant facts will be turned over to the DA for further investigation. So, Mr. Ralph, is this still foolishness?
Cheryl Dalton, please. Miss Cheryl. Dalton. Miss Dalton.
My name is Cheryl Dalton. I live in Riverdale in Clayton County. And we got some further information from a pretty reliable source that another land deal is being discussed at the last executive session. The minutes of that meeting, when we get them, will either confirm or deny it. But you know that as of April of this year, all of those discussions must be held in the sunshine and are expressly prohibited from being done in secret. Our state's attorney, Mr. Sam Mullins, enforces that with vigor. I'm going to do a little correction. Miss Angela Jackson got a lot of applause by telling this group last week that we had a AAA2 rating with Moody's. What did you say? Double
Please, please.
A.
Not a conversation. Just
rating.
make your statement, please.
2 A's and a 2 rating with Moody's. That is third on the list. Let me put it in layman's terms. Third on the list means not an A, not a B, but a C. And if you want to applaud a C rating for Clayton County, that's what you applaud. Just know it.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That ends public comment section. Motion to adjourn. Do I hear a second? All in favor, aye. Opposed, nay.
Not so quick, distracted me for a minute. Mr. Stark, the county manager said in the minutes of last week, we need to have 2 small A's and 2 instead of a large A with 2 small A's. And that's what you have.
You approved the minutes with the notion that there was a AAA rating being given. That Ms. Jackson correctly said AA2, and which is the third highest. It's the same one that is held by Fayette County, the same one held by Henry County. It is higher than Fulton County, and it is higher than DeKalb County. So it is the third highest rating, and there are only 2 AAAs in the county. In the state, which are 3, which are the state of Georgia, Gwinnett County, and actually Cobb County. So when we talk about that being a C, that is equivalent to the second highest rating, because there are no There's one other higher than here, between the AA2 and the AAA. But that's what we were doing. And there needs to be a correction in the minutes showing that it was AA2 as opposed to AAA.
Okay, we'll make that correction.
Madam Clerk, please show note the next time if we have this information, when the time the minutes are voted on, let's put it on the floor at that time.